Hello beautiful people and welcome back to my channel. It's Lisi. I hope you guys are all staying safe and doing amazing. Today we're going to be taking a look at what you need to know to transform your life. I know a lot of us are going through it right now if you're watching this during the trying times. I know a lot of us are having a really hard time with everything that's taking place right now. And sometimes we just need to come out of that energy. Sometimes we just need change within our own life so that the world around us, the environment around us can be uplifted a little bit, you know, because what you put into the world is what you get back out of the world. And I know with everything going on right now, in terms of like police brutality, completely different situation. I'm not even gonna touch on that, honestly. If I have posted things on my Instagram about it, if you would like to see how I feel about it, I post things on my story, so it depends on when you will see it. But I just meant like within life, you know, a lot of us are home, stuck at home. I know certain places are opening back up now, but a lot of us are still stuck at home. A lot of us are still out of jobs. A lot of us are bored, and I just figured why not present something to you that could help you to change, come out of the state of mind, if that's the state of mind that you're in, or just, like I said, it's a timeless reading. We all need change sometimes, and I decided to do this video because I personally have been going through a lot of change. So yeah, I figured that there's other people too that might need a little help, you know, because I needed a little help too. So I have 3 piles picked out: pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. And whenever you're ready, just go ahead and take your 3 deep breaths and select your pile based on the timestamp in the description box down below. And I will see you there. Getting right into it with pile 1. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing great and staying safe during these kind of scary times. Okay. Starting off, you guys have, oh, sorry, wrong card. You guys have Temperance. So I see that's something that you guys need to work on right now. Is definitely balancing your emotions. Getting your emotions in the right place. Maybe even going after something that makes you happy. I don't know. The sun is sticking out to me. The sun is sticking out to me. So I see that you guys definitely need to work on balancing your emotions, balancing your feelings, bringing that temperate energy into your life, because I personally like am one of those people who I used to let my emotions kind of dictate my entire day, and that's never good to do. Like, it's always much better to prioritize, but there are times when we do need to feel our emotions, you know, we do need to feel them, and we need to be accountable for them. And I feel like that's why you guys have Temperance, because you guys need to maybe even express your emotions. You guys just need to let them out, you know, like he's pouring it from cup to cup. I feel like maybe you guys have your emotions bottled up in one cup. You guys aren't pouring it out. And letting go of that will definitely help you to transform, because you're no longer holding on to energy that you don't need. With the Justice card, I see that you guys are very balanced within your mind. However, maybe you guys are very structured people. I'm thinking like the Emperor, somebody who's very structured, stable, balanced. Literally the scales that he's holding in his hand. And then if you look, you see like a little white foot popping out, and then there's no foot right here. Same thing here, like he has one foot out and the other covered to show that he's balanced. And in the Temperance, the angel has one foot in the water and one foot on the ground to show that, you know, she's in tune with her intuition, but she's also very grounded. She's balanced. And you guys definitely, I see that you guys definitely need to work on balance. I see that you guys have a bit of structure in your life, but maybe you guys need to work on even opening up your intuition, opening up your third eye, so that you can see things from a different point of view. Because look, if you look at the 2 cards, the person in Justice has their eyes open, but the person in Temperance, doesn't it look like their eyes closed? To me, it looks like their eyes are closed, and then you have the little dot in between her eyebrows representing the third eye. I see that you guys maybe need to work on the third eye a little bit. Okay. Moving right along, we have Page of Swords. So I see in the Page of Swords that maybe you guys need to organize your lives a little bit. Maybe you guys have been talking about doing stuff, but you guys haven't really gone after it yet. Or maybe you guys aren't really sure where you want to go. Maybe you guys aren't really sure you want to go, and you guys have been thinking about where you want to go, but you guys haven't even done it yet. You guys haven't gone after it yet. I see that there's support though. This could be your guides, this could be your angels. I see that there's support, or maybe they're leading you in the direction that you need to go, because we also have Chariot. So I feel like you guys do know where you need to go. You guys do know what you need to do. With the Justice card here, and the Chariot here, I see that you guys know that you guys need to move on from whatever this Temperance situation is. I see that you guys are going to. You guys are going to move forward into something better. You guys are going to let go of this energy of not, maybe you guys aren't even trying to acknowledge your emotions. Maybe you guys are just trying to push them away. Or maybe even your intuition. Maybe you guys have been getting intuitive messages and you're like, nope, nope, don't want to see it, don't want to hear it. And you guys are being called, because you know, if this is something to do with your intuition, to do with some type of spiritual gift, as much as you try to avoid it, it's always going to come back, because it's who you are. It's who you are, and it's much better to balance. It's much better to connect to your intuition and listen to what the angels are trying to tell you than it is to continue to try to ignore it. And I say the angels because every time I see birds, I hope you guys can see it, but there's birds at the top of the card, and anytime I see birds, my mind automatically goes to like angel, like, oh, it's an angel speaking to me. We also have the World card here. So right now I see that you guys need to change. You guys need to start something new. Maybe you guys just completed something, you guys just went through some type of cycle, and you guys are bringing it to an end and moving on to something better. And I see that you guys are working on yourself. You guys are working on building this thing up, whatever this is, to get this change. Maybe it's your emotions. You guys are building them up. You guys are trying to work on them. You guys are trying to balance them. You guys are trying to see the way how to balance them and move towards it. I see that you guys are also people who even like change. I see that you guys are maybe people who like the unfamiliar, who like the unknown, who like to get wrapped up in that energy. But there's so much balance here. Like, even like you look, there's two on either side. There's like a circle, and then between the circle there's like two red ropes separating each half of the circle. Like, there's so much balance. 1, 2, 3, 4 cards, literally 4 cards talking about balance in your life. And I see balance in the Chariot because if you look at the two Sphinx, one is black and white and one is white and black, and then the wheels of the Chariot, the wings right here in the Chariot, and if you were to split the card down the middle, it's almost identical, because even the buildings in the back are so similar. And the Chariot also talks about how this individual is literally moving the Chariot with their mind. They're using their mind to direct them. They're using spirit to direct them. That's what I think of when I see the stars up here. Okay, they're using something higher up than just some ropes to get their Chariot to move, and they can speak to the Sphinx, okay? And I'm saying they because I'm not sure if you're a man or a woman, and honestly I don't know if this person is a man or a woman. But that's what I see for you guys. You guys are going to be moving on to something. Ooh, look, in the back there's even water in the back. Can you guys see it? I really hope so. So yeah, definitely connecting with your intuition. Connecting with your intuition so you guys can figure out exactly where you need to go, exactly what needs action. Balancing those emotions so you can even let your intuition come to the forefront, because sometimes if you're too angry, you're too sad, even sometimes you're too happy. Sometimes you're too happy and you're so happy that you're distracted by everything else and you fail to see spirit speaking to you. But you guys are definitely going to be doing the dang thing. You guys are definitely going to be, whether it's working on yourself, your life, your money, whatever it is, you guys are definitely going to be getting that done and doing it well, distancing yourself from all distractions, okay? And making sure that you are taken care of, making sure that you do what you need to do to help yourself. Moving on to some advice card, we have gratitude, we have true offering, excuse me, we have relationship, and we have work. Actually, I want to put these up here so you guys can see them a little bit better. Okay, so starting off, once again, there's so much pink energy here. I feel like it definitely has something to do with your emotions, definitely has something to do with the softer side. I know that there's really no gender when it comes to color, but in the world we live in, or at least the world I live in, the color pink is usually seen as something that's for girls. And even in this deck, actually, in my geometry deck, these cards, the femininity card in there is also pink. So working on yourself, the feminine energy talks about nurturing like the softer side. Excuse me. It talks about the softer side of you. Like everybody contains masculine and feminine energy. The masculine energy is more of the doing, and the feminine energy is more of like figuring out what's next. You know, like how the mom like takes care of the children and the dad provides for the children. This is not every lifetime, every lifestyle, and to be honest, it's such an old way of thinking, but I hope you guys understand what I'm saying, because I know that in today's day and age, this is really not how it is for most people. Because me personally, I grew up with my mom. My dad always worked, and I have a great relationship with my dad too, but my mom was the breadwinner. My mom was the provider. My mom literally did absolutely everything. Like, she was the feminine and masculine of the house since I was little. So I don't say it to mean like you're a woman or you're a guy. It doesn't have anything to do with gender. It's just energy. And because there is so much pink, I definitely feel like maybe the Eight of Pentacles is talking about you guys working on yourselves. You guys taking some time away from everybody else and figuring it out. But you guys have work, so let me start with that. I am now available to receive all who can benefit from my work. Use me to relieve suffering on the planet. May all who need me find me. The divine is my complete source for all prosperity and will provide. This is advice cards, by the way. I'm not sure if I said that. But reading that, this really stuck out to me, that maybe you guys are going to be traveling. Maybe you guys are going to be traveling, because both of these cards are moving, the Chariot and the World. So maybe you guys are going to be traveling and going around and helping people. Maybe that's how you guys are going to end up building yourself back up. And maybe that's even why you guys have the Page of Swords right here, because you guys are trying to figure out, how do you do this? How do I put my energy into going around and traveling to different places in order to help people? We have relationship. I call in the infinite power of love to take over this union in every way. May it now fully belong to the divine. Let it unfold in a perfect way for each of us. I needn't fear letting go of control. My needs are always abundantly met. Gratitude. Find just one thing you feel grateful for right now and let that gratitude pour through your body. It's a healing balm like the warmth of the sun. And true offering. May I release the fears of illusions and addictions that keep me from true offering. May I relax into your plan, trusting that the next step will always be shown. Use me, love me. Use me, love. Use me for the highest. I am yours. So the yellow on this card really stuck out to me. And to me, yellow is happiness. It stuck out to me in the Chariot as well. And this one, actually. The Eight of Pentacles. Like the gold on the coins. And then the yellow in the background. Because to me, yellow really talks about happiness. When I see yellow, I think about like the Sun card. Like such a happy child. Purity, adventure. Like willing to do anything. Go after anything. Because you're just so happy. You're just going with the flow. Because you're just so happy. And I feel like maybe that's even something that you guys are able to do because of the Chariot. Maybe you guys have an easy time going with the flow. Maybe you guys have an easy time going wherever the universe put you. Maybe you guys are very structured, because in the Chariot, she even has like a little square in her heart space. So maybe you guys are very structured people, and you guys are okay with going wherever the wind blows you, you know? Going wherever you feel like you're drawn to, whether that be somewhere that you've been before or not. And then going right into the energy that you will be surrounded by after you have gone through this transition. You have realization and synergy. So after transitioning, this is how you will feel. The frequency of realization supports the internal process of becoming aware of our heart-centered truth, as well as the as well as the external process of becoming our highest expression in this world. So definitely, if you guys are having a hard time with that feminine energy, once again, I see that as soon as you guys have gone through this transition, you guys are going to be in a place where you're structured and your heart is okay. Like, you don't feel like an imbalance with your emotions. You feel like you have your emotions under control, like 10 of Cups energy, okay? Like, your emotions are all the way together and nobody can really rock them so easily. Not saying that that's the case now. I'm just saying that that will be the case when you transition, that you will be very secure in your heart space. Excuse me. The frequency of synergy supports our allowance and acceptance of not so obvious, never before seen combinations and unions that result in new ways of functioning, working, thinking, relating, loving, and being. It reminds us to embrace the unfamiliar so that new yet exciting co-creations can give birth to a new reality. So yeah, and I feel like this is going to be a little bit easier for you guys because you guys like to move around. You guys like to go into the unknown, the unfamiliar with the Chariot card. So I hope that resonated, pile one. Let me know in the description box down below if it did or if it didn't. If you would like some more personal clarity, you can DM me on my Instagram, which is also in the description box down below. And we can do a personal reading. My personal readings are $10. If you would like, you can also check out my skincare products in the description box below as well. And leave me some suggestions for some future videos that you would like to see, pile one. Bye! Getting right into pile two. Hello to all my beautiful people who pick pile two. You guys have this beautiful carnelian, which talks about ambition. I'm trying to think of what else. It's been a while since I've honestly used this stone, but this stone is honestly so amazing. It's so pretty to me. It talks about ambition, getting things done, like that fire sign energy is what it reminds me of. Like, you know how fire signs are like, think of something and literally do it right away? That's what this is. I'm not like that. I'm an Aquarius, so there'll be times where I like think about a million different things that I want to do and literally do one. Compared to my experience with fire signs, I feel like most of the time that they're like, oh, I want to do this, they go ahead and do it right away. They're not the type of people to really sit around and be like, not right now. But I like to give a little clarity on the stone because you never know. Like, the stone could have a lot to do with the actual piles, but sometimes it really doesn't. Sometimes it's like opposite. But starting off, we have the Two of Pentacles. So I see that you guys are maybe having a hard time balancing money, balancing your emotions, balancing relationship, balancing life. It could be anything. Just you guys are having a hard time with balance. Like, even his foot is off the ground. I feel like I've never noticed that before. His foot is off the ground. So yeah, definitely working on some type of balance within your life. Allowing things to flow smoothly, because right now I see that they're not. King of Swords. So with the King of Swords, I feel like maybe you guys know what it is that you guys want. Maybe you guys know what it is that you guys want to go after and you guys just haven't set out yet. Maybe you guys have set out, because sometimes when I see the King of Swords, it's those type of people that will, like I was saying with the carnelian, like they go after what it is that they want. And that's definitely the King of Swords energy. So I feel like you guys definitely know what it is that you want. And even in the back, maybe could even be transition, because on his chair, on his throne, he has beautiful butterflies, and butterflies talk about transitioning, going from that caterpillar into what looks like an entirely different animal, a beautiful butterfly. Going through experiences, learning from them, and then transitioning yourself to be a more beautiful, better being for yourself and for the people around you, for the planet as a whole, honestly. We also have the Hangman. So with the Hangman, I see that maybe you guys need to look at your situation in a different light. Maybe you guys need to reevaluate the situation, whatever you guys are having a hard time balancing. It has to be something that, not has to, but I feel like it is something materialistic, you know, like something of the earth, something that is tangible, not in the mind where he knows what he wants to do, but he hasn't necessarily done it yet. Excuse me. Because I don't think you guys have. Number one, I don't think you guys will be watching this video if you have already transitioned. And because, to me, he looks confused. To me, he looks confused and he's stuck. Like, he's literally tied to a tree with one leg, okay? Like, he's not going anywhere anytime soon. But with the Hanged Man, he put himself there, which is a good thing. He put himself there so he could see things from a different point of view. And I see that's what you guys need to do right now. You guys need to look at your situation with some different glasses. You know what I mean? With the Four of Cups here, I feel like you guys are just focusing on yourself. I feel like maybe you guys are focusing on yourself. Maybe you guys are a little sad. You guys are like, I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. No, I feel like I'm so wrong with that. I'm going to pull a clarifier. Pile 2. Why do we have the Four of Cups? Why do we have the Four of Cups for pile 2? There we go. You guys are good with your emotions. You guys know what you want. You guys, oh look, even the Queen of Cups is the bottom of the deck energy. You guys know what you want. You guys are balanced in your emotions. So this is something more material, like maybe a relationship, maybe something with family, something with work, something with money. This is something else, something that you've been working on. This isn't your emotions. Your emotions are balanced. Your emotions are good. You've been paying attention to your emotions, which is why now you know exactly what it is that you want. And I see you guys are going to be going and getting help, seeking help. Maybe if it is money that you guys need help with, a new job or something, I see you guys going to people that, maybe people that you're close to, people that you trust, and getting advice from them, people who have already done what it is that you're trying to do. I see that you guys are going to be seeking them out, going to them and getting that information from them, speaking to them, learning how they did what they did, so you would be able to do the same thing as well. And then the beautiful Queen of Pentacles. I love the Queen of Pentacles. In my other deck, she is in my Zen Tarot deck. Her card says flowering, and she's literally sitting on like a beautiful pink lotus flower, and you can see like up the sides of that specific card, like there's beautiful pink flowers, and then there's like a huge beautiful full moon surrounding her, like behind her head. So the Queen of Pentacles talks about that loving energy, that being so kind and blossoming into yourself. And this could even be about your money, like I said. When I said blossoming, the flowers at the top stuck out to me. But this could be even about your money as well. Like, she's literally paying so much attention to the coin. She's catering the coin like it was a child or something, you know? Something that you worked so hard for, something that you worked so hard to gain. And she's just so proud of it. And I see that this is going to be you guys soon. This is going to be your outcome when you are able to transition your life. You guys are going to be abundant. You guys are going to blossom into that beautiful lotus flower that you guys are. Okay? Moving on to your advice, we have sanctuary, money, and loneliness. Sanctuary, money, and loneliness. I'm confused by the loneliness card, but let's read it. When you stop fearing your aloneness, you stop settling for less than you deserve. May I embrace and love my solitude, and that's when kinder spirits finally come. Solitude also reminds me of like sanctuary, because to me they're one and the same. If you're alone, you can be in your sanctuary. Your sanctuary is within yourself, and I think about that when I see this card as well. So maybe you guys are good in that aspect. Maybe you guys have tuned in, you guys have meditated, you guys have contemplated, you guys have figured out what it is that will bring you that emotional balance. And it could still be about work. You have to be emotionally balanced while you work. I personally, it's hard for me to put my energy into anything that I personally don't care about. So I'm trying to think of I can't think of what card it is, but I personally can't do anything. I can't put my full energy into anything that I don't truly care about. So maybe you guys are the same way, where you guys need to feel emotionally fulfilled while you're working. because it is hard. It's hard to do something that you don't love. It really is. Especially when it's your job, especially if it's a 9 to 5 job. It's like, okay, I'm doing this all day, every day, and I'm literally so miserable. Like, nobody deserves that. Absolutely no one. But going on into sanctuary, it says, a sanctuary resides inside you no matter what is happening. This inner temple beckons you to enter. Take a deep breath, enter, sit down on your throne of your own heart. And I feel like going and doing that, meditating, I feel like maybe you guys already do meditate, but I feel like meditating and seeing things from a different perspective is definitely going to lead you guys to where you guys need to be. I feel like you guys are definitely going to end up going towards those people, excuse me, or even figuring out who those people are that you can go towards. As soon as you're able to sit down, meditate, and try to figure out the next step, because that's what the hangman is doing. He's changing his perspective so he can know where to go next. And then with money, it says, all my finances are now in divine order. Love itself knows my needs and the source for it all. I needn't cling to fear or loss. Every need will be met through offering all to the divine. So yeah, if this is something with money, honestly, pray about it. Whether you believe in God, the universe, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, whatever it is that you believe in, sit down, meditate on it, pray about it, and trust that the universe has your back and the universe will do absolutely anything you ask it to do, good or bad. Okay? And then we have remembrance and soul time. This is the energy that you guys will be experiencing when you guys have gone through this transition. So when you guys become this Queen of Pentacles, loving energy of blossoming into yourself, is when you guys will be experiencing this energy. So it says soul time. The frequency of soul time asks us to allow the possibilities of a new reality to emerge. One that embraces the concept that while the corporal body is mortal, the soul is timeless, limitless, and infinite. And when I was saying that, I was thinking about what I said earlier about maybe you guys are working a job that you guys just do not like, and it's not for your soul, which is why you don't like it. If you were doing something that your soul was called to do, you'd be happy. And even if you look at these 2 cards, there's 2 infinity symbols running through this card, and then the infinity symbol and the 2 of Pentacles. So definitely working on your soul. And I feel like once you guys have gone through this transition, you guys are going to see how much happier your soul is when you're doing something that you genuinely love. The frequency of remembrance supports our memory of everything that we have gone through as a soul and body, providing us with valuable information and tools to flow gracefully in this fire. I'm sorry. It literally says life and I said fire. What? The frequency of remembrance supports our memory in everything that we have gone through as a soul and body, providing us with valuable information and tools to flow gracefully with and in this life. So once again, talking about your soul. And when I was saying that, I was thinking about this card, the Hanged Man. Well, not necessarily because of remembrance, more so because of soul time. Because like I said, he's sitting down and he's trying to figure out his next step. And if you guys are watching this during Corona, it makes so much sense because I understand now why you feel lonely. And when I see sanctuary, I see like the little raindrops on it as like tears for some reason. So maybe you guys are lonely, you guys are just sad about it, and you guys need to figure out the next step. Like, it's okay to be sad, it's okay to feel your emotions, but it's not okay to let your emotions get the best of you. Not saying that this is what is, but I feel like somebody needed to hear that. So definitely you guys need to organize. You guys need to, I'm sorry. It's literally 3 o'clock in the morning, so I'm kind of a mess, but you guys need to tune in. You guys need to tune into yourself and figure out the next step. Okay? Figure out what's right for your soul to do. I hope that resonated for you guys. Pile 2, let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know if you guys would like personal reading for more clarity. The information for that is in the description box down below. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to either comment it or DM me on my Instagram, which is also in the description. If you guys like, I have my skincare store in the description box as well. If you guys are looking for something, everything is organic, everything is vegan, and everything is all natural. The packaging and everything is all natural. What am I forgetting? Oh, if you guys have any video suggestions for future videos that you guys would like to see, please don't hesitate to let me know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and I'll see you next time, pile 2. Moving into pile 3. I hope you guys are doing good though. I hope everyone is staying safe and staying happy and focusing on their mental health and making sure that their friends and family are safe and that their friends and family's mental health is in a good place as well. I just need a little sip of water. I'm sorry if you could hear me swallowing. Excuse me. So, welcome pile 3. How are you guys doing? You guys chose this beautiful yellow jasper. Honestly, I do not know much about the stone. I have only had it for a small amount of time, but from what I have read, from what I have felt from it, it does make me happy. I feel like whenever I have this stone on me, like I literally laugh at everything because I just feel so happy. But what I've read of it is that it heals the healer. So if you're an empath or you do any type of spiritual work on other individuals, yellow jasper would be a great stone for you. But let's get on to this reading. Excuse me. Let's get it going, okay? So starting off. Oh, excuse me. Starting off, we have 10 of Swords. So the first thing I notice is that it's literally in his neck, like painful. The 10 of Swords talks about some type of deep wound, some type of issue. I mean, everything in Swords is mental. Everything has to do with your mind. So something that's bothering your mind, something that happened to you that you just haven't gotten over yet. Not saying like get over it like it's so easy. Everything is different for everybody, and I honestly don't know your personal situation, so I'm not saying to just get over it. But the 10 of Swords talks about rebirth, and I see that that's something that you guys need to work on, which is most likely why you guys chose this video, because you guys are trying to rebirth yourselves. And that's literally what the 10 of Swords is, you know, like he's dead. He's supposed to be seen as somebody that's dead. The red is supposed to be like his blood leaking out, and he's laying there, like even his arm behind him just, and you can see like blood towards his, like under his head, like, you know, like maybe he fell down, like all the swords were shot into his back and he fell down face first and he's just bleeding from everywhere now. And once you die, there's nothing to do except rebirth, you know, like once you've hit rock bottom, all you can do is get back up, because there's no further to go than the bottom, you know. And that's what I see that you guys are having a hard time with. You guys are having a hard time of healing this situation. Maybe it's multiple situations, several situations. You guys are having a hard time healing it and moving forward. And I know it can be so difficult, but it's something that has to be done if you would like to transition fully. And my candle just went out. It's funny because I honestly thought this candle was going to die before that one. But anyway, that's completely irrelevant. So yeah, definitely you guys need to work on rebirthing yourselves right now. And I see with the Tower that you guys have maybe are going through the Tower moment right now, or just have gone through it. And the Tower talks about someone, not necessarily someone, but a situation that was not built on a strong foundation, a situation that ended up tumbling over. Like you can see that like the lightning suddenly struck the building, and now these people are jumping for their lives because they don't know where to go. And I see that maybe that's why you guys need to rebirth, because of whatever this Tower moment is, whether you're still going through it right now or whether you have gone through it before. Not before, but you've gone through it recently. Some type of ending that was very sudden, very unexpected, and it really hurt you guys. It really, really hurt you guys. And everything takes time to heal. Everything takes time to heal, you know? But I feel like you guys know. that this Tower moment is the reason why you guys are so hurt right now. Why you guys are so down. Maybe you guys are even a bit stagnant, okay? Like, when I see this, I think it was the other night I was doing a different reading and it was talking about somebody that was like sleeping. Like, they're not doing anything because they're slumped, and that's never okay either. I mean, it's okay sometimes, but it's not something to do on a daily, you know what I mean? Like, you have to get up and you have to get stuff done, sweetie. And not saying that this is your specific situation, but it might be for somebody. I feel like that was for somebody. Something that you need to organize, I see, is the Emperor. You guys need to work on stability. Like, if you look at his legs, both his legs are iron, like they're metal. Like, you can't mess with him because he's so structured, he's so set, okay? Nobody can come in and just tell him like, oh, do this, because he's gonna be like, no. He's gonna be like, no, I have this and this to do, honey. The Emperor talks about masculine energy. It talks about the doing. It talks about the act. What is his name? Shia LaBeouf. The do it, just do it. That guy. I'm pretty sure his name is Shia LaBeouf. That's what I think of when I see the Emperor. Just getting stuff done, being structured, breaking maybe even generational change, just doing the dang thing, you know? And I feel like that's what you guys need to work on. So even going back to this energy, maybe you guys are having a hard time getting up and moving on from this energy so much that you guys aren't really getting much done. You guys aren't really doing much because of this hurt. But you can't let your mind rule you. You can't let your mind rule you. You have to rule your mind. Okay? Because your thoughts are things. So what you think is honestly what you become. How to explain this? Like, if you're putting a lot of negative thoughts into your life, you're gonna have a lot more negative thoughts. And it's the same thing for literally every single aspect of life. So if you're not putting energy into getting stuff done, if you're not putting energy into changing your life, you're never gonna get the change. You're gonna be here forever. And that's why the Emperor is here to tell you, like, hey, you want this change. You're watching this video. Obviously, you want the change. It's time to go get it. It's time to get up and get that change. It's time to figure out, okay, how can I plan this out? How can I map this out? What do I need to do to help myself to move on from this energy? Going right on, we have, beautiful. We have the Six of Wands, which talks about being success, being success. It talks about being successful, going after what you want, and having people around you applaud you for it, having people recognize you for what it is that you've done, going after something that you're passionate about, okay? Maybe something to even heal people, something that you genuinely love, something that you genuinely enjoy. Yeah. But definitely, this card is moving. Like, this card is moving. They're going. The entire crowd, the horse, everybody's going somewhere. Everybody's celebrating. Everybody's happy because of his success. Everybody's celebrating him. And I feel like this is you guys right now. Just being happy, trying to go after something that you're passionate about. But this energy is holding you back. This energy is keeping you a bit stagnant. And you guys just need to heal. You guys need to heal from this Tower moment. Because I think the Tower moment is what caused this. Excuse me. Then we have the Four of Pentacles. So maybe the number 4 is relevant to you guys. The number 4 talks about somebody who is structured, somebody who is going after what he wants, somebody who is not necessarily like serious, but they're serious when they need to be. Like, they're more like business than they are play, if that makes any sense. That could be anything. It could be your personality, or it could literally just be what you need to step into. I feel like it is what you need to step into because this is your path, the path you need to take, and this is what you need to organize. So you need to organize your structure, you need to organize your stability, you need to organize being serious about what it is that you're trying to get. Okay, being serious about getting this change and rebirthing yourself, figuring out how you're going to do it. Because sometimes when you ask the universe for something, some things can be a bit too big for just the universe to deal with, and we have to put our own energy into it too. There are times where we're trying to manifest, and we're supposed to speak what we want and just let it be, leave it alone. But there's also times where we're supposed to speak what we want and then start acting. And this is definitely one of those situations where you have to act, because if you're not getting up, if you're not moving, if you're not doing what you want to do, doing what is passionate, something you're passionate about, something that you love, you're going to be stuck in this energy for honestly much longer than you would like to be. And it's going to essentially affect your entire life. It's going to affect your money, your love, your relationships. It's going to affect everything, because clearly it's affecting you. If something's affecting you, then it's going to affect every part of your life. It's like how I know a lot of other spiritual people talk about, if you are putting love into the world, you're going to get love back out. If you're putting stagnancy into the world, you're going to get stagnancy back out. And I don't think that's what anybody wants. I feel like everybody in this world wants money, love, and happiness. I mean, there might be more. Money, love, happiness, peace. I feel like that's what everybody wants. I could be completely wrong, but for me personally, that's what I've always strived for. Just money, love, happiness, and my own peace of mind. And if you're not working at that, you're never going to get that. And with the Emperor here, I see that you guys have to plan it out. This is something that you guys are going to have to plan out. It's not something that the universe can do on its own. You guys know that the universe is there to help you. And maybe this was even something that the universe did. The universe had to intervene and cause this tower moment to help you to rebirth yourself. But you guys are stuck. Maybe you guys didn't fully understand why everything took place. And maybe you guys are still fixated on what happened. You guys are maybe still fixated on the hurt that you guys have gone through. And maybe you guys haven't gotten to that place of feeling, well, maybe you have. If you guys have gotten to the, sorry, my card fell. If you guys have gotten to that place of, like, you just feel super complacent and you're no longer happy where you are, then I completely understand why you guys are watching this video, because that makes complete sense. But the energy that you're calling in for, the change that you're calling in for, it needs a plan. It needs a plan. It's not just something that the universe can do on its own. It's something that you have to help the universe to achieve, because the universe is helping you. The universe is here, and the universe, whatever you believe in, the universe, God, your angels, ancestors, whatever higher power you believe in that is helping you on this physical realm, they're helping you. But they're telling you right now that you have to help yourself too, honey. You have to help yourself too, because there's only so much the universe can do. And the universe, miracles do exist, honey, but if you're not trying to get something, the universe isn't just going to give you, okay? You have to put energy into what you want. And if you want money, you have to start working for it. Go out, start seeking jobs. Seek jobs online. Try to find something you can do online. I know, like, people do drop shipping, and a whole bunch of other stuff. I don't necessarily see this about money. I feel like this is more personal, just because of this and this. I feel like it's definitely something to do with your own personal being. Or maybe a relationship or something that ended. It could literally be anything that resonates to you, because remember, this is a very general reading. But the universe is telling you, like, yes, we're helping you to change. Yes, this is done. This is no more. But it's for the better. It's for the better. You're successful already, okay? You already have your success. You know who you are. You know what you've accomplished. And there's people around you who are happy for you as well. There's people around you who are supporting you. And what I need from you right now is to hold on to that. Hold on to that supportive energy, okay? And keep going. I know he's, like, stuck with the coins and he's away from everyone. But possession is not always bad. It's great to have possessions. Who doesn't want possessions, you know? And that is what the universe is telling you to do. What? That is what the universe is telling you to do, to go after what it is that you want. Seek out what it is that you want, because you're already successful. Everything that you ask for, before you even ask for it, the universe has already given it to you, okay? It's already yours. That's why people say to speak affirmations, because you are what you think, you are what you believe. And if you're sitting down and you're saying every single day, I am broke, I am broke, I am broke, the universe is going to be like, okay, bet, let me take all that money out of that bank account. But if you're sitting down every day like, I'm a millionaire, I'm a millionaire, I'm a millionaire, the universe is going to be like, wait, I don't know if that happened. So let me fill that space. Let me fill that space with all this money that you're seeing that you already have, okay? I hope that makes sense. Aw, and then you guys have the Nine of Pentacles. So maybe this is money that you guys are going after. It could be money, it could be independence, it could be confidence. Some self-love. I see a lot of happiness in this card too because it's so bright and yellow, which is so beautiful after such dark energy. But you guys are definitely going to be going after it. You guys are definitely going to be going after it. And with her holding the bird, I don't know, I just see her like catering to somebody for some reason. Maybe that's you catering for yourself. Maybe that's you like looking in the mirror and being like, wow, like I'm so beautiful. But very abundant. You guys are going towards abundance. You guys are going towards success. You guys are going towards happiness, confidence, being independent, okay? Turning into this beautiful masculine energy or feminine energy that you guys are trying to accomplish. This energy specifically is feminine energy, but I said masculine or feminine because usually guys have a bit more masculine and girls have a bit more feminine. Honestly, not the case for everybody. It's very much all over the place, but a lot of the times females are more like sensitive, they're more caring, they're more emotional, and men are more like, I don't care, I'm just gonna work. From my experience anyway, because me, I used to be like way more masculine. I used to just not care about anything, literally was the emperor, just chilling, like serious about everything. And now, like I'm such an empath now, like literally if I see somebody crying, I'll cry. And honestly, like a few years ago, I would see somebody crying and like I would feel sad for them, but like I wouldn't cry with them. I'd be like, okay, like how can I help you? But now it's like, oh, feminine energy. Okay, so for your what are these, your advice cards, we have courage, we have compassion, and self-love. So you guys are definitely going after self-love. You guys are definitely going after independence. And I feel like this is even what you guys are being called to do right now, is just take care of yourself, rebirth yourself, and figure out who you are. Okay, figure out who this beautiful Nine of Pentacles woman is, woman or man. Okay, I feel like that's what the universe is telling you guys to do right now. Okay, focus on you, boo. We have compassion. When you fully bless and embrace your aloneness, you're ready for the ones who are meant to be with you. May I welcome this solitude, knowing it will open the way for all healthy relationships. We have self-love. Show me how to love myself. Show me how to take care of the inner child. Show me how to be kind within. When you step into self-forgiveness, so much can change on the outside. And the second I said that, when you step into self-forgiveness, so much can change on the outside. I feel like that has so much to do with this card. That has so much to do with this Ten of Swords energy. I feel like you guys just need to forgive yourself. Forgive yourself and the people around you. If somebody has hurt you, somebody did you wrong, you have to let go. You guys have to let go and forgive them. And as hard as it can be, to forgive somebody that hurt you and let go of that pain, let go of your past, is necessary, and you need to do it. Because if you're harboring hate and you're always with this energy, how much are you gonna get? All he has is those 4 coins, okay? And he's away from everybody. He's all alone, and he doesn't really have much. So you have to forgive, and you have to let go and move on. And it can be hard, but it is possible. Like, you guys can do a cleansing bath with some like maybe some Dead Sea salt, some black salt, some Himalayan pink salt, what else, some Epsom salt works too, to just detoxify your body, to cleanse your body. You guys can also do like apple cider vinegar, helps to cleanse your body. What else? Sage is amazing for cleansing. You guys can take a spiritual bath, you guys can cleanse yourselves, you guys can meditate. Honestly, just Google it. There's like a few different things you guys can do. You guys can honestly even lay some hands over some candles, put some herbs around them candles, and just pray over the candle. Imagine what it would feel like when you let this energy go, when you rebirth yourself, and imagine what it would feel like to be this beautiful, independent, courageous, strong Nine of Pentacles. Like, Nine of Pentacles is literally the ultimate successful, independent woman, in my opinion. Okay, so if you're going to do the candle, you can lay over the candle and imagine what that would feel like. If you're going to do the bath, you can also do the bath and do a candle with the cleansing bath and pray over the candle. You can pray over the water. You can pray over anything. Everything is energy, okay? Even if it's you writing something on a piece of paper to whatever caused this energy, okay? And just telling yourself. You can even write a letter to yourself and telling yourself, you know, if your name is Stacy, be like, Stacy, I'm sorry I hurt you. I'm sorry I put you through this, Stacy. and I hope you can forgive me, Stacy. I know you can forgive me, Stacy, because God has forgiven me. The universe has forgiven me. My angels have forgiven me. My ancestors have forgiven me. Everybody else has forgiven me. So let me now forgive myself. Okay? I hope I'm not talking too fast because I feel like I am. But there's also so much pink. Like the flowers, the pink flowers on this card, the self-love card, are really popping out to me. And then the compassion, the pink on the compassion card. So definitely taking care of yourself, taking care of that feminine energy of just being kind to yourself, okay? Oh, look, we have courage. It says the divine courage is not the absence of fear, but a nudge that says keep going. Do it. Don't worry. All will be well. You have to be quiet enough to hear it. Dear Divine, may I feel your courage and your will. So remember how I was saying for the Emperor is talking about just doing it, getting it done. And literally is what it says in the courage card. Have the courage to be able to just step out of this energy, this Ten of Swords energy, and step into stability, step into independence. Because if you're not stable, you're not going to get independence. Like if you look up like how successful people got successful, most of the time it's with a routine. Most of the time it's something that they either learned from somebody else or trial and error until they figured out what works for them, which is what the Emperor talks about, doing what works for you to get you to where you want to be, which is this beautiful Nine of Pentacles energy. And I see that you guys will be doing it. This is just advice to help you guys do it, okay? But I see that you guys will. Yeah. Honestly, prayer is amazing. Give everything that you have, the anxiety, the doubt, if it's depression, the stagnancy, the hurt, the betrayal, the anger, the aggression, whatever it is, give it to whatever higher power you believe in. You can even write a note about that too, like, God, I understand why you put me through this. I thank you for putting me through this situation. I thank you for also taking me out of it. I learned this, this, and this. And now I'm done with the energy. I no longer want it. It's no longer mine. I give it to you, God. Okay? So, these cards are going to show me the energy that you will be experiencing once you are out. Once you have transition, this is the energy that will be taking place in your life. So, we have dynamic, we have transition, and we have root chakra. So number one, before I even read it, you guys need to balance your root chakra, because even when I said that, like, now I can feel my root chakra. So you guys need to clean it out. So definitely try a spiritual bath, try some sage, try some writing. If you're into art, you can draw it out, draw how you feel. If you're into singing, sing it out. Just find whatever works for you to express it, even if it's sitting down and talking to somebody about what has taken place in the root chakra. Let me read it first and then I'll say what I'm going to say. But it says the root chakra, the red flower of life, stimulates passion and support for our sense of security on this physical plane, both in our bodies as well as in the physical world. But a lot of people honestly have a lot of issues with their root chakra because of their childhood. And it says on the self-love card, show me how to love myself, show me how to take care of the inner child. So maybe you guys have issues that took place in your past. Maybe you guys have gone through something that really shook your root chakra, because the root chakra is the home. The root chakra talks about feeling home, feeling grounded, feeling secure, feeling protected. So with the root chakra popping out, the energy that you will be experiencing after you have gone through this transition is feeling secure, feeling at home, feeling amazing wherever you are, regardless if you're actually in your home or you're somewhere else. Like, going out, and honestly, no anxiety. Like, you're just chilling because, like, you feel at home, you feel safe, you feel protected. Not saying that you guys all have anxiety, but I feel like somebody does. Yeah. So you guys are definitely going to be going after your passion and feeling very secure, very abundant, very independent. It says the frequency of transition supports our deep understanding of the ever-changing nature of existence and our lives, so that we can learn to let go. Oh my goodness. Surrender to the process. Allow transition to occur with ease and grace. So after you guys have transitioned, this is even the number 7, which talks about spirituality, like being your best spiritual self, taking care of your spirit, your soul. And it's so funny that we're doing a reading on how you can transition, and you guys literally got transition. How you can transform your life, and you guys got transition. But let me reread it one more time. The frequency of transition supports our deep understanding of the ever-changing nature of existence in our lives, so that we can learn to let go and surrender to the process and allow transition to occur with ease and grace. So that just made me think of this. The swords, 10 of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is possession. He's holding on to it. He does not want to let go. And it's to the point where he's lost everything trying to hold on to something that, like, holding on to the little that he has. And I see that after you guys transition, this energy is going to be no more. You guys are no longer going to be holding on to things because you guys know that everything is coming when it needs to come. Okay, like if you look, like there's like a little it looks like a snake, but I'm not necessarily talking about the fact that it's a snake. I'm just talking about the fact that it's moving. Okay, you can tell that it's like going up, it's moving, and that's what you guys are going to be doing. You guys are going to be out of the stagnant energy, because I do feel like you guys are a bit stagnant right now. Even if you guys are working, I feel like your body is working, but your head is stuck in one place. Okay, so you guys are definitely going to be going with the flow, letting just everything happen, letting the universe take over. And we also have dynamic. This frequency of dynamic supports our ability to harmonize between layers and aspects of different origin and frequency. It helps us to put together a reality that is made up of many different elements, both familiar and completely new, with ease, grace, and great joy. So definitely, I feel like that card literally just explained the Nine of Pentacles once more, that once you guys transition, you guys are just going to be in a place of happiness. You guys are going to be in a place of security with this root chakra. You guys are going to be super happy, super balanced, living your absolute best lives, sweetie. So that was your reading, pile 3. I hope it resonated. Please let me know in the comment section down below if it did. If you want to talk about your situation too, please reach out to me on Instagram. You guys can type in the comment section if you guys would like other people to see it as well. But if you guys just want to talk to me about it, I'm here for you, and you guys can reach out to me on Instagram and we can discuss. We can even do a private reading for $10 if you guys would like to get a little bit deeper into this energy. But you guys are going to do it. You guys are going to do it, and you guys are going to be amazing. Like, literally, the Nine of Pentacles, like, she's rich. Like, rich in everything, not just money. She's wealthy, okay, in every aspect. And I hope it resonated. Please let me know if it did. If you guys have any suggestions for future videos, please leave them in the comment section down below. If you guys, I completely forgot what I was going to say. Oh, if you guys are interested, I do sell skincare products that are organic, they're vegan, and they're packaged in natural bottles and shipped in natural packaging. So if you guys are interested in that, I also have the link for that in my description box down below. And thank you for your time, pile 3. Thank you for your time, and I send you so much love and light, and I wish you the best. I hope everything works out, and I hope you guys are staying safe and taking care of yourself. Until next time, pile 3. Bye!